Okay, I want to talk a little bit about the three rubrics. The rubric for each assignment, other than the exams, but the three different assignments you will have to submit, including ethical dilemmas, the discussion boards, and the final paper. On the ethical dilemmas, the rubric has four different critical elements that you need to comply with in order to get a good grade. And in order to excel, to get the maximum points, first of all, you have to maintain an open mind. Too often, students will, even with their papers or anything else, they start right off and saying what their opinion is of the ethical situation. And that runs against the purpose of this course, which focuses on the reasoning process, being analytical about identifying what the facts are, what the relevant facts are, and then, in this case, for this course, using the three major ethical perspectives in order to come to a conclusion. So just be careful about what your opinion is or what your conclusion is before you've had a chance to analyze the relevant facts according to the three ethical perspectives. But the first critical element, besides maintaining an open mind, is your evaluation of the facts and what you think are the relevant facts. Also, another critical element is identifying the precise moral question, and quite often within the ethical dilemma itself or whatever, the precise moral question's already been provided. A big part, 25 points out of half, or for a total of 50 points, 50% of the grade on each ethical dilemma requires you to correctly apply the three major ethical perspectives, which are virtue ethics, utilitarianism, and Kantian ethics. And finally, I do grade for spelling and for grammar, and for how you organize the paper, and also that your font is either 11 or 12. The other rubric is on discussion boards. And there are, like with ethical dilemmas, there are four critical elements. And if you're looking at the further right left column under Excel, under discussion boards, under discussion board questions, you have to adequately answer all of the questions in your initial post. And the answer has to be properly numbered. So if for the first question, which is 1, your answer to it must be designated as 1. Quite often I'll get somebody who won't even bother to separate the answers, and then I have to determine where the answer begins and where it ends, and it just takes it longer for me to have to do that, to have to grade it. Critical thinking, which is the second critical element, your initial post has to be at least 500 words. You need to have cited both required texts, the Searle text and the Jetmore text, including any videos that pertains to that particular discussion board. And for you to get all 10 points for critical thinking, you need to bring a little of your own research, bring some new information to the discussion. Timely and active participation has the largest number of points. You need to participate early in the post. Your initial post must be either made on Sunday or Monday. And you must be active throughout the post, at least on 3 separate dates. And you must provide at least 3 thoughtful responses to 3 other students' posts, and have responded to any of the students' posts that poses a question or questions or challenges what you have to say. So participation here is very important in the discussion boards. And then in writing, again, spelling and grammar, organization, and citations are very important for a good grade on the discussion boards. And be sure to read the comments at the end of the rubric, so you'll better understand what it means in some of these for these critical elements. And finally, we come to the paper. There are 7 critical elements. You have the introduction, you have arguments and counter-arguments, you have relevant facts, identifying the precise moral question, the analysis using the 3 ethical perspectives, the conclusion, your conclusion, your research list, and then, of course, writing the mechanics and following the APA are graded. So be sure to look over these very carefully. If you've got any questions regarding the rubrics, please let me know. But this is something that you should be familiar with before you begin the first assignment on this course.